Hi, and welcome to our beginner's yoga class today. So we're going to start by just making sure that you have your mat and play music if you wish to play any music, and we're going to begin laying down. So just begin by finding a comfortable position. If you have any lower back pain, then keep your knees soft. And you can either just let the arms rest by your sides, palms open. You can rest your hands on your tummy. And we want to just close our eyes for a moment and just take a few moments to come into the present, into the here and the now. And just taking a few moments to let go of all that's gone on in your day or your evening so far. Any worries, any troubles, any issues beyond your control. Just allow them to be dismissed. And dedicate these next 45 minutes just for you. I'm trusting that you will take all that you need, whether it be energy, strength, positivity, whatever you need will come. And by the end of your practice, you will feel more energized, more positive, and more balanced. You may even be able to see and think a little bit more clearly and calmly. So now we'll just come into the physical body and just notice any stress that you may be holding on to, any tension, perhaps any aches or pains, or maybe there's an injury you may have. Just bring your focus to those spaces and gently relax and let go. Start to soften through your spine, lengthen through your neck, allow the chin to gently tuck down towards your chest. And relax your jaw. Notice if you're holding tension here. And as you soften your jaw, just allow your tongue to fall away from the roof of your mouth. Bring awareness to the space between your eyes. Just allow this space to soften. Allow your thoughts to calm. Trusting that right now you are exactly where you're meant to be. And this is your time and yours alone. Start to soften your temples. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms all the way to your fingertips. Relax your toes, relax your hips. And then just bring awareness to your heart center. Notice what the heart's holding on to today. And by the end of your practice today, your heart will feel more open and free, more forgiving. And then just allow your tummy to soften. Just bring an awareness to the solar plexus, where we tend to store all our fears and our worries. And as you start to soften your tummy, take a deep breath in through the nose, feel the tummy rise. And then big breath out through the mouth, making a sighing sound with the breath. And again, deep breath in through the nose. Big breath out through the mouth. And then again, breathing in, feel tummy rise. Breathing out, feel your tummy soften. And if you wish to do so, just rest your hands on your tummy now and start to create that gentle flow. So breathing in for a count of 4, notice the tummy rise, pause, and then breathing out for a count of 4. So breathing in, breathing out. One more time, deep breath in. And breathing out. And already you're starting to feel grounded, more secure, more present and centered. And then we're going to bring our hands to rest on the heart. It starts to open up through your heart. Allow the heart to soften. Imagine breathing into the heart space. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing in. And breathing out. One more time. Really bringing in that energy into your body. Breathing out, letting go. Letting your left hand rest on your heart and your right hand rest on your tummy now. And we just want to find our yoga breath. So in yoga, we breathe in through the nose, pause, and then gently breathe back out through your nose. You can hear my breath. You can still hear the sound of the breath. Breathing in for that count of 4. Pause, and then breathing out for a count of 4. And as you breathe out, you're taking the breath down the back of the throat towards the heart center. And you feel that warmth in the base of your throat. Just continue to breathe this way, focusing only on the breath. Allow yourself to ground into this moment. Breathing in and gently breathing out. And when you are ready, we're just going to hug our knees now in towards our tummy. Gently rock from side to side. Just noticing how the back feels. Let's do some gentle circles with the knees. Coming into our beautiful full body stretch. So extending the legs, taking the arms over the head. Lengthen from your fingertips to the tips of your toes. Breathing in, notice how the tummy rises. Inhale. And breathing out. Freeing up that energy within you. One more time, bring your knees in towards the tummy. And then when you are ready, either staying here or coming into our happy baby pose. So taking hold of the feet or the big toes with forefingers and thumb, gently drawing the knees down. Keep pressing into tailbone, keep lengthening through the back of your neck. Take 3 to 5 deep breaths. And this is beautiful for opening the hips. And we want to work on the hips today quite deeply because opening the hips, releasing any stress there, any tension, is very therapeutic for back pain as well. If you wish to go into extended happy baby pose, gently stretching the legs. A little bit further out, breathing in, breathing out. Come back to center. From here, coming over onto your side, coming up into seated. And you can either sit in easy pose, which is legs crossed, or you can stretch your legs out in front if you wish. Open the palms up to the sky, relax the shoulders back and down. We're going to take another big breath in through the nose, breathing out, back out through your nose. Into opening breaths, big breath in, and breathing out, hands to the heart. 2 more times together. And as we do, take the arms back, so you're really opening up through your chest and your heart, and then exhaling, hands to the heart. And this just invokes energy into the heart, into the body, and it releases any fear or anxiety that the heart may be holding on to. Also helps us to breathe a little bit deeper. So we're going to come into hand on the right knee, take the gaze over your right shoulder here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back to center. Over the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lengthen. Coming back to center. Gently bringing the fingertips out in front, taking in breath, and as you breathe out, sliding the fingertips forward, crossing the arms over, tucking the chin in. I'm just taking 3 deep breaths here. And this is very therapeutic for back pain, hip pain. It's cleansing for the kidneys and the liver as well. Really important that you listen to your body today. So make sure everything is a positive stretch. Staying here, we're lengthening a little bit further. Coming back to centre, and then we'll switch it over the other side. So opposite leg comes in front. Inhale. Exhale, sliding fingertips forward, and again crossing those arms over, tucking chin in, making 3 deep breaths here, and perhaps noticing if this side feels more intense. And we may need to breathe a little bit deeper into that space. Sometimes a little bit of movement from side to side is really nice as well. And then take another breath in, and breathing out, coming back to centre, coming to forward fold. Extending the legs out in front, toes up to the sky, knees soft if you need to. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. 2 more times, breathing in. And breathing out, and just start to notice how we're matching our movements with the breath, slowing everything down. And we're enjoying those moments of pause between the in-breath and the out-breath. From here, just let your hands rest either on your toes, your ankles, or your shins. Tuck the chin in, and we'll take 3 deep breaths here. And this is working into our lower back. It helps to dispel any worries within the mind. So it calms the mind down, helps us to come into the present moment. And then gently release, coming all the way back up. We're going to come on to all fours. So anyone who's looking after their knees today, you can use a towel or a blanket to place under the knees. Obviously, throughout our practice, it's really important that you listen to your body. Rest if you need to rest. You can rest in child's pose, which is here. The knees wider than the hips, relaxing the forehead down, softening through the shoulders. So as you come to all fours, just check that the spine is nice and long, shoulders over the wrists. Coming into cat-cow, inhale cat, exhale into cow. Breathing in, lift, exhale into cow. Coming into neutral spine, taking our right leg out behind. You can see the leg stays in line with the hip. We don't need the leg to be any higher, it's nicely in line with the hip. Toes pointing down. Stay here or release your left arm forwards, coming into spinal balance. Let your focus go down at the floor so we're not straining the head or the neck. And just take 3 deep breaths here. Finding your balance, using the breath to help. If you want to go to the next level, you can reach back with that left hand, flex your right knee, and take hold of foot or ankle. And you can see you take a gentle lift here. So coming to a bit of a back bend, working deeper into the hips. If the fingers don't reach, that's okay. And then release. Inhale, cat. Exhale into cow. Back into neutral spine. Take a left leg out behind. Staying here, reaching right arm forwards. Taking 3 deep breaths here. Either staying here, reaching back with your right hand to take hold of foot or ankle. And you can see this opens the shoulders as well. Opens the hips. And then release. Coming back to center. Either coming into your child's pose or tucking toes under inhale. Exhale, push back into down dog. Checking that the feet are hip distance apart. Letting the head drop down, giving the head a little shake or nod. Coming into heel press. Opening the fingers. And you can see we don't want the spine to round here. We want to lift up through the hips. Soften through the spine. Relaxing the jaw, relaxing the space between the eyes. Big breath in. Big sigh out through the mouth. One more time, big breath in. A big sigh out through the mouth. From here, coming down onto the knees, bringing left foot through between our hands. Coming all the way up into crescent moon. It's going to adjust my camera so you can see. So our left foot is in front. Left knee over the ankle. Hands resting on the heart. Taking an in-breath, and as we breathe out, work a little bit deeper into the hip. Lengthen through the spine, open up through the heart. Taking fingertips out behind, inhale. Exhale, open up further through the heart. And take 3 deep breaths here. There's a nice strong stretch here in the hips. If we can keep our hips nice and flexible and open, then this will help with the back. And also we tend to store lots of emotions and stress in the hips. So we want the hips to be open and free. From here, let your right hand rest on the back of your right thigh and open your left arm up to the sky. A little bit of a back bend here. Breathing in and breathing out. Releasing, sweeping arms all the way back down. So from here, we're going to step that leg back and then take it over the other side. Right foot comes through between the hands, coming all the way up into crescent moon. So taking an in-breath, breathing out, lowering the hips. And again, interlacing fingers out behind. Inhale, exhale, open up through the heart. And just thinking about the breath, thinking about that pattern, creating that flow. So inhaling for 4, exhaling for 4. Staying here, place your left hand on the back of your left thigh. Open your right arm up to the sky. 3 deep breaths. And then working into that hip, keeping the weight down into that front foot. Inhale, and as we exhale, sweeping arms back down, stepping back, flicking toes under, inhale. Exhale, push back into down dog, easing back into the heels. This time, feet together. Big breath in through the nose, big sigh out through the mouth. Bringing our focus between our hands, walking the feet up towards our fingers, and just letting the body hang down here. Fingers don't reach the floor. Rest your hands on your thighs, your shins, your ankles. You can bend the knees if you wish as well. So it doesn't matter if we can't touch our toes. Soften through the knees and just let the body hang. Take another breath in, and as you breathe out, release the hips down, coming into the chair, hands to the heart. So soften through the spine, keep the weight back into the heels, and bring your hands just in line with the heart. If you wish to challenge, you can always lift your heels as well, but keep pressing the legs together here. And this helps to bring more focus to the mind. Helps to strengthen the back, the legs, the core. And take another breath in. And as you breathe out, release, coming all the way up into mountain. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. So we're going to flow through our warrior sequence. So when you're ready, taking the right leg back out behind, left leg is in front. And we're coming into warrior 1. So we're going to flex the left knee, lengthen through your right leg. The hips are squared to face the front. Stay here or gently draw the arms up to the sky. Then you can see you can drop the hips down a little bit more to work into the hips. Breathe into the heart space. Really open up through the heart. And if you need to rest, bring your hands back to here. Keep working on squaring the hips. Take another breath in. Breathing out, warrior 2. Inhale, open left palm up to the sky. Exhale, connect forefinger and thumb. And then take another breath in. As you breathe out, release, reverse warrior. Inhale. And exhale. Take another breath in, and as you breathe out, coming into side angle, left forearm on top of the left thigh. Open that right arm up to the sky, and you're going to feel that lovely lengthen through the side of your body, all the way down into that heel. If you wish to challenge a little bit more, you can always take the left hand away and just place it on the outer rib cage. Take another breath in, and as you breathe out, let's take that right arm over the head for extended side angle. 3 deep breaths here, and this is wonderful for opening the lungs, strengthening the respiratory system, and any lateral stretching helps to bring more lateral ways of thinking. So it helps our mind to be more open. Then you can connect your left forefinger and thumb here as well. Stay here, we'll go a bit deeper by taking your left hand down, to the inner left foot. Take another breath in. Feel the strength to your legs as you breathe out, sweeping all the way back up into warrior two. Big breath in and breathing out. Toes in, heels out. Interlacing fingers out behind, coming to wide leg forward fold. Take an in breath, and as you breathe out, gently taking the arms over the head. And if I turn to the side, you can see that it doesn't matter how deep you go into this posture, we just want to work on keeping the back flat. So we don't want the back to start to round. If the back starts to round, just come to here for today. Working into the shoulders and the hips. And you can see if you take a deep breath in, breathing to the shoulders, breathing out, your arms can go that little bit further, as long as we're not using any force. And on your out breath, slowly coming all the way back up, hands to the heart. Mountain pose, inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. And we'll repeat on the other side. So this time, left foot steps out behind, right knees flex, coming to warrior one. So square in the hips, square in the shoulders. Keep your hands to your heart, or sweeping arms up and coming into that deepening, more opening stretch. Breathing all the way down to the tummy, breathing into the heart. So notice the arms, they're creating a V shape. And then it's a slight back bend. Keep grounding through both feet. Beautiful heart opening posture. So creating space to let go of any fear or anxiety that we may be holding on to. Take another breath in. Breathing out, warrior two. Inhale, right palm up to the sky. Exhale, connect forefinger and thumb. Relaxing the shoulders. Breathing in, and then breathing out, reverse warrior. Taking your right hand up to the sky, letting your left hand rest on the back of the left thigh. Breathing all the way down to the tummy, keep softening into those hips. Take another breath in. As you breathe out, release into that side angle. So opening your left arm up to the sky. If you notice the hips here, I can sink the hips down a bit more, just to get that beautiful deeper stretch in the hips. We can go into extended side angle, so breathing in, breathing out, lengthening all the way from fingertips to the heel. Opening that left shoulder back, breathing in, and then as you breathe out, if you wish to go deeper, drop your right hand down to the inner right foot. Keep lengthening through the arm. Want to gently bring that hip forward slightly. Keep pressing into that back heel. Taking another breath in, and then as you breathe out, coming all the way back up into warrior two. Breathing in and breathing out. Bringing hands back to the heart. Coming into our mountain pose. Feet together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Coming into our warrior three, which helps to align the body, brings balance and stability, strengthens the core and the back. So we're going to take our left toes out behind. Start to lower the body down. Keep the hands resting at the heart. You can keep the toes down on the floor, or if you wish, slowly lift the toes. Maybe only coming to here today, or maybe coming a little bit further up. And just keep focusing on every in-breath, every out-breath. If you wish to, open the arms forward, keep the palms open. Focusing only on the breath. As you breathe out, release back into mountain. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Coming over to the other side. Right toes go out behind, lower the chest. Pause and take a breath here. And just connect each and every fingertip together here. Relax the shoulders. Once you've connected with the breath, slowly release your right leg. Just being mindful of the standing leg. So we want to keep the leg nice and straight. Never lock the knee back, but keep it straight, a little bit soft. Think about keeping the hips squared, so not turning the leg out to the side. Keep squaring the hips. Open the arms up forwards if you wish. Take an in-breath. And breathing out, release. Hands back to the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend knees. Exhale, bring the palms down to the floor. We're going to step back into down dog or child's pose. Take a big breath in. Big sigh out through the mouth. One more deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, coming down onto the knees. So we're going to come into our pigeon because we want to work a little bit on the hips here. So for your pigeon, we're going to bring our left knee to our left inner wrist. So sliding that left knee forwards, right leg goes out behind, and you can see that the lower leg comes across. And then start to square through the hips. So just be mindful that we're not leaning over to the side. Relax the shoulders. And if I turn to the side, you can see lengthen through the back leg. Stay here or take another deep breath in. And as you breathe out, go a little bit deeper. So come into here. You can slide the arms forward. You can bring the hands back to rest on the base of the neck. And allow a good 5 to 10 breaths here in your pigeon. Any discomfort that's felt within the hips, try to direct the breath there. Try to soften, try to release a little bit more. If it becomes too intense, you can always come back to here. And when you're ready to release, coming all the way back up, take a breath in and breathing out. Stepping back into child's pose or down dog if you wish. Take a breath here, walk out the backs of the legs. And then repeating on the other side. So sweeping right knee to right wrist, left leg stretches out behind. So pigeon on the other side. So again, just checking that lower leg. So bringing that foot closer in if it becomes too intense. Stay here, or you can go a bit deeper by sinking the hips a little bit lower, reaching the arms forwards, resting the forehead down. You can bring the hands to the base of the neck, and perhaps just close the eyes for a few breaths here. Just try to turn your awareness inwards, noticing where that resistance is within the body. Noticing if it eases as we breathe a little bit deeper. And this is wonderful for sciatica pain, back pain, hip pain. Helps to balance and stabilise our emotions. And when you feel that you're ready to release, coming all the way back up, inhale, exhale. Coming into child's pose, so knees wider than the hips, and just softening through the spine. Letting the forehead rest down on your mat. Just taking a few deep breaths here in your child's pose. And when you feel ready, slowly coming back up onto the knees, coming into half camel. So tucking toes under. If you're looking after your back, you may want to stay at the first level, which is here. So gently pushing the hips forward, resting hands on the heart. If you wish to go a bit deeper, take your right hand to rest on your right heel and coming into a deeper back bend. And then release, going back to center and then over the other side. And this is beautiful for your heart. It strengthens the heart. Helps to strengthen the lungs, opens the hips. Breathing out, coming back to center. Coming down onto the floor, bringing the legs forward, back into that forward fold where we began. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Just take 3 deep breaths here. Tucking the chin in. Beautiful posture for calming the nervous system, helping to ease back pain, easing any digestive discomfort as well. Helps to balance our blood sugars and our blood pressure as well. And then when you're ready to release, coming back to center, we're coming into bridge. So taking the feet hip distance apart, and then tuck the chin in. And then we're going to lift our hips up to the sky. Keep tucking the chin in. And just notice the rise and fall of the breath, of the tummy as we breathe. You can stay here, or you can release your left leg forward, but keep the knees aligned with one another. So try not to let the leg go too high. Keep the hips nice and open with posture. Releasing, take another breath in. As you exhale, lift. So we're bringing lots of nourishment to the throat, and this helps to flush out the adrenal glands, helps to calm the nervous system. As you breathe out, slowly release, and you can either go into second set of your bridge if you're looking after your body today, or go over into plough. So plough's a little bit of a deeper back bend and looks a little bit deeper into the spine, so just be mindful if you're looking after your body today. Take your bit of space behind, place your hands under your hips, bring the knees into the tummy, tuck the chin in, and then gently lift and support the back. Keep the chin tucked in, and you can just stay here for today. Perhaps this is enough. You can soften the knees a little bit, or you can go a little bit deeper by working the hands further at the back and taking the legs a little bit further over. And it is a posture that you work into really slowly. You keep pausing to breathe, and this is really, really beneficial for the spine. Helps to bring inner calm and peace. Helps prepare the body for relaxation and sleep. Therapeutic for anxiety and insomnia. You can keep the hands where they are. You can let them rest down on the floor, perhaps interlacing the fingers as well. Try to relax the shoulders. And then take a breath in. Breathing out, pushing into the backs of the hands, the arms, the neck, the head. Keep everything in contact with the floor as you roll one vertebrae down at a time. And then the hips come down, and finish just by hugging the knees in, gently rocking from side to side. Extending the right leg down on the floor, bringing that left knee in towards the tummy, taking an in-breath. And then breathing out, coming into spinal twist. Taking the gaze over the left shoulder. And this is wonderful for bringing nourishment to all the internal organs. The kidneys, the liver, the spleen, the digestive system. Coming back to center. And then taking it over the other side. So inhale, right knee towards the tummy. Exhale, coming to spinal twist. Taking the gaze over the right shoulder this time. Trying to keep both shoulder blades down on your mat. Coming back to center. And finishing in happy baby. So right where we started. Taking hold of the big toes with 4 fingers and thumb. Pressing into tailbone. Relaxing the back of the neck. And finishing in our bound angle. So soles of the feet together. Let the knees drop out to the side. And just rest your left hand on your heart. And your right hand on your tummy. Closing your eyes. Just take a few breaths here. And this is a beautiful restorative posture. And it helps us to be still in mind and body, to open the hips and releases the lower back of any stress or tension. Give you moments to be proud of your practice here today, for taking this time. Feel proud for taking this time to nourish your mind and your body. And we're going to take another deep breath in. And breathing out. One more time, big breath in through the nose. Big sigh out through the mouth. And then when you are ready, we'll prepare for our relaxation. So you can stay laying down, you can be seated, you can do legs up wall pose, whatever feels right for you. But really, really important that you don't just rush up and leave, and take a few moments just to have this time to relax. So when you're ready, prepare for your relaxation and one step.